Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Welcome, everybody. Back. I feel like I haven't recorded in forever, but we are here. It's only been a couple days since I think I uploaded my last video, but I'm excited to bring you this video. We are going to the next dungeon of the game, and that's exactly where I left off in the last episode. I forgot completely where to go. I got two keys, the face key and some other key. I don't know, I forgot the name of these keys, but I got two keys for presumably the next two dungeons of the game already. So that's kind of where we're heading now. The next dungeon is actually up north near Tall Heights, so it kind of works. I'm doing the thinking in my head, and it kind of works if I think of a map layout like Link's Awakening. Like Link to the Past. The first dungeon, well, actually no, I can't go that way because in Link to the Past, the first dungeon was somewhere in the bottom right, and then the second dungeon was bottom left over here. And then third dungeon was on the top. Here, it's kind of the opposite of that. But anyways, I'm kind of going off topic. None of that matters. So we're going to the next dungeon in the game, which is up north here to Tall Heights. And hell yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hell yeah. We're gonna beat the damn game today. No, we're not. But we're gonna get a lot further. This next dungeon can be a pain in the ass, just because if you're in my shoes, which is don't remember where the hell you're going, it can kind of throw you off. But I'm not gonna worry about that just yet. Hoot 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 hoot. Blah blah blah. So this area is basically just the final area of the game, and as you can see, a giant egg here. Once we collect all the instruments, we can play the Ballad of the Windfish using the ocarina that Marin teaches us, the ocarina where Marin teaches us to play the Ballad of the Windfish on. And then we come here with all instruments, and this thing activates, and we have access to the final area of the game, but we can't do that right now, so yeah. Anyways, back to this. We are heading to Tall Heights. There's one side thing I want to do up here. Actually, I'm sorry. Not there yet. We gotta go right first. Because we actually have to unlock the dungeon. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. So this is really easy to do. We're just gonna go directly to the right. Man, so many obstacles to get through. Oh, look at that cave. And this... There you go. Now, those steps that you see near the dungeon are actually just our exit, or one other exit to get out in case we get stuck and don't want to go in the dungeon. But, yeah. I will not be using that exit. What the hell? Oh, wow, that was like a weird minor glitch. Like, it actually lagged in doing it. It took a little longer than normal for him to jump. But we discovered a new portal, so now we can always access this place and teleport here quickly. Sweet. To the right is a couple things. I'm not going there yet. Not really a couple things, but just some minor nonsense. So, how's everybody been so far? How's the weekend going? As I'm recording this, I'm going to try to upload it today, so I will say it's Saturday, because at least one of the episodes I want to upload today. So, as I'm recording this, it's Saturday, and it sounds like I'm losing my voice, probably because I've been screaming and talking a lot this weekend. This has been an extremely busy weekend for me. Probably one of the busiest weekends I've had in a long time. It's kind of complicated to talk about. But been very busy in a good way, not a bad way. And just so much going on. I love the fall. We're not there yet. We still have the rest of this month to go. And then the month of, oh my god, I'm losing it. And then September, and then my favorite month is here, October. My favorite month of the whole year. I just love the cool fall breeze, you know, nice temperature, you're not dying. And God, I cannot wait till the fall and less traffic. Mostly important, because I can't stand New Jersey traffic. I complain about it all the freaking time. All the time. Anyways, we want to go here first. This is the side thing I want to do before we go ahead and jump into the cave. I mean, the dungeon. Why would they put a chest there with a slime? I have no idea. Makes no sense whatsoever. So we want to talk to this guy, and this just continues our side quest chain, pretty much. Give me some vitals? Sure. So we gave him our pineapple honeycomb cereal, and what is he going to give us in return? He gave us a goddamn flower. A freaking flower in return. We gave him honeycomb cereal, he gives us a flower. Unbelievable. I'm sorry, but that's just not acceptable in my book. Our side quest items keep getting downgraded. By the time we're finished with it, we're gonna have like a freaking toothpick or something. That's gonna be our ultimate reward. Okay, so jump down here, and we can go and start the next dungeon in the game. Level 4, the Angler's Tunnel. Hell yeah, let's get it going, baby. Look at that. They want me to use my shield already. So yeah, anyways, back to the weekend thing. And just kind of not really able to enjoy my weekend, per se, because it's been so freaking busy. But God, the drop rate of the piece of power is so broken. But, not really able to enjoy it, but it's still been good. A lot of positives. Basically, it's one of those weekends where it's not that you're having fun, but you feel like you're accomplishing a lot. And I do feel like I accomplished a lot this weekend. So that's the most important thing. One thing I do want to talk about is I'm really getting close to, basically, one of the things I've been doing on my spare time, besides Let's Playing and recording, doing my anime and manga episode reviews, is I've actually been learning Game Maker. Game Maker Studio, to be exact. It's, if you remember RPG Maker, you know, that kind of really amateurish beginner program that teaches you how to design, not teaches you, but allows you to design, you know, old school role-playing games, RPGs, using a lot of the old graphics and all that. Well, I grew out of that, essentially. I used to use that a lot when I was younger, and you know, had an absolute blast with it. But I've always wanted to make platformers. That was my main goal. I like RPGs, but I wanted to make a platformer with RPG elements. Now, what I mean by that is not with RPG story. Like, I want to make a platform, but actually incorporate a story into it. And I looked around for a lot of years, and I always used RPG Maker. I was on and off. I didn't do game development for a while. I went to college. I graduated with a degree in computer science, so I know how to program. I'm actually really proficient in programming. My job right now that I have, my full-time job, all programming. Well, not all programming, but a lot of it is programming involved, and pretty much just what I work with every day. So I really always wanted to make a video game and actually release it to the public. You know, that was my main goal. I never quite got there. I did make an RPG Maker game with a friend, Lino, a long time ago, called Destiny's Call Complete. But it was never released. No, it was released, but it was incomplete. Even though, how ironic is that? It's called Destiny's Call Complete, but it's incomplete. So yeah, it's kind of weird. But essentially, let me put my shoes on here. We got far in it, but the problem is, he's that type of person. I don't like talking bad. I'm not talking bad about him, but he's that type of person where he tries to do too much with video games. And when you try to implement too many things in a video game, you lose the video game. Like, that's when things never get finished, postponed, takes too long to make things. If the game had been more simplistic, we probably would have gotten a lot further in the game, instead of having like 1,000 minigames and all this day-night system and a mood system. I know you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but just so much involved, which is really why we never got to finish the game. Oh, Jesus, so many ways. So many ways. Ow. That wasn't nice. But, so yeah, I've been learning Game Maker a lot. I've gotten pretty good at it, decent at it. Still learning, but I plan on doing two things. First of all, I'm finally gonna eventually work on my own game. A new game that I'm gonna start developing. No concept yet. All I really know is that I want to make a platformer, and I want to have a really good story to it. That's basically all I have at this point. I haven't started making anything yet, so I can't really give you much more information than that. But what I will say is, you know, it's very easy. Compared to RPG Maker, I find this program to be just not easier to use. No way is it easier. And it's not even as pretty. But I find this program to be kind of like... How do I explain it? It's way easier to make a platformer on this program than it is RPG Maker. And when I started trying to make a platform, because I want to make a platform, I tried doing it on RPG Maker, and it's a mess. It's too difficult to program collisions in RPG Maker. Like, even for someone as good as me in programming, it's too difficult. It's just not a good tool to make a platform game, and that's a fact. Game Maker makes it a lot easier. I can literally throw together, not a platform, I can throw together like a easy, quick collisions and animations and all that in like 10 minutes. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be using. And also, I'm going to be starting a tutorial series on YouTube soon for Game Maker. I'm going to teach people step by step on how to make a platformer as I'm learning. So it's kind of like I'm going to be... Jesus Christ, I'm so reckless today. I'm going to be teaching people... Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm going to be teaching people how to make a platformer, kind of. A lot of the basics and all that, as I'm learning myself. So, looking forward to starting that. I'm hoping to start that in the beginning of September. We'll see. I haven't recorded any of that yet. But I have some ideas already. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. All I got to say. Whoa. Ow. Okay. Ow. Get off of me. Arcade, no! So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm excited to start that eventually. Yeah, just so much going on. I tell you, I used to be the type of person, you know, when I didn't have a job, for a longest time I didn't have a job, I was lazy. I sat in my ass a lot, you know, I got to a big point of laziness, and now I'm completely different. I'm always doing something, whether it's something video game related, whether it's something at my job, or, you know, hanging out with friends, or doing just other stuff. I'm just constantly keeping myself busy now. For the most part. I mean, I'm still kind of a homebody in the sense that I like relaxing and all that. So the statue says, the glint will be our guide. Just keep that in mind. But, yeah, I've gotten a lot more productive than I ever used to be, so that's good. Anyways, back to the game. I've been completely ignoring the game and just talking about all this side shit going on. So, I don't even know... Oh my god. While I was talking about all this, I honestly, like, completely forget what the hell I was doing now. Shit. Like, I was completely sidetracked. I don't even know if I missed treasure chest now, or what the hell I'm doing. A slime, really. Left is a dead end. Key is needed. Dead end, dead end. Everything is a goddamn dead end.